JJ the CPA here. We're on day 9 of my 41-day challenge, and here's where we're at. Tax season is just about over, and in 3 days, we won't be talking about taxes anymore. We're going to get on to some better and greater and more fun things in your financial picture. What are we trying to do in this 41 days? I'm trying to help you get into better financial fitness in every aspect, but it all starts with taxes, right? So we got the new Form 1040. We've been talking about how do you be prepared for 19. The first thing you want to figure out is, why did you owe? What's the difference? Or why did you get a refund? And what's the difference in 2019? And then you need to figure out if you need to make adjustments to your Form W-4, okay? This Form W-4 is key to how much tax is going to be withheld in the year. Now, most people want to sit back and say, well, I don't know how they calculate it, and then they want to get mad at their employer or their HR department when it comes next April. Not their fault. They're going by the tables. Here's what I need you to know. If you want to have the most withheld, starting with claiming and putting down that you're single, it has nothing to do with anything. Single, married, it has to do with what table they go to. So if you go to the single table, you have your payroll department do the single table, it's going to withhold more. Now, the other line items here on this Form W-4 is how you adjust your withholdings from wages, is line 5 and 6. Line 5 is number of exemptions. You can spend 78,000 years trying to figure out, should it be 1 or exemption or 10? Bottom line is, figure out what your exemptions are right now, and then whatever adjustment you need to make, you just do it right on line 6, okay? Line 6 is, what additional amount do you want withheld? Or how much less do you want withheld? So think of this, figure out what's being withheld right now. You call your payroll department. Somebody's gonna know what your exemptions are. Figure it out right now, make a list, figure it out, and then if you got a refund, figure out how much less you should have withheld. If it's $3,000 that you got a refund, maybe have $2,000 less withheld throughout the year to put more in your pocket. If you owed $3,000, then have $3,000 more withheld. All you got to do is figure out for line 6 how much more additional dollars need to come out, so that you're not next year and either you gave money to the government that you're now getting back, or you now are in a situation where you're having to pay out. What does that do? It affects all kinds of things that we're going to talk about later in my 41-day challenge with JJ the CPA. Go to www.jjthecpa.com. There's a button right there for 41-day challenge, money challenge, and there's a list there of documents that you should gather up. I'm going to call it a secret list on the documents that you should gather up to be financially fit. Grab it, because now we're going to start getting into the other sexier things related to your financial picture. And then I need you to follow, I need you to go to YouTube, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me. Well, here's the bottom line. You need to subscribe to my videos, right? I've given you valuable information here. I appreciate you tuning in, but here's what I need you to do. A favor, click subscribe, check out my other videos, and then don't you ever forget, you've never met a CPA quite like me.